In this video, I'm going to build the most illegal Lego building techniques and see if they improve my Lego skills or cause absolute chaos. Time's ticking, so let's get bricking. Did you know there's a secret for creating curves out of Lego? If you grab 1x2 bricks, attach them in this stair-like pattern, and keep adding them together, you'll eventually get a curved wall. Look how far it can bend. You can also build very weird shapes like a triangle, pentagon, and this hexagon. This thing is crazy. Oh, and if you drop it, it's an all gone. Another cool trick is if you build it long enough, you can create a giant circle. I just got an idea. Let's see if it works as a hula hoop. To improve the strength and flexibility, you can add these cylinders in between the bricks, and look how much farther you can bend it, which allows you to build very tall towers, sacred tunnel, and this cone-shaped thingy-abobby, which I use for a lens to my camera spaceship. If we try the same trick with plates, like these trans orange ones, stack them in the same pattern, and bend it into a circle, you'll get this crazy portal. Maybe GTA 6 exists in that universe. This is Kyle, and he is a surfer bro.
What's up, brah?
Let's try to build him a wave using this technique. I grab a buttload of blue plates, build these little sticks, and stack them on top of each other until we got this big bendy wall. I add some foam to the ends, bend it like this, and surfer bro Kyle can now shred on some waves or get shredded by a shark. This is a Lego tire, and did you know you can do some crazy things with them more than just cars? Take this thin tire for example, slide it over a round brick, and you got this little top hat. If you have a handful of these tiny ones, they are perfect for filling in gaps, like bendy legs for a character, a tail for a deadly scorpion, and even a handle for a magnifying glass. Now check out this little tire. You can build this little white section, stretch this tire over it, and it makes for a hilarious mouth for a Lego poo emoji. Comment below your favorite emoji. I have a bunch of these big tires, like over 200 of them, but I just got a genius idea for them. I first find my gray parts, grab this bag of brackets to build this long stick. I then turn it into a sword, and since the handle really hurts my hands to grip, I use these tires, I slide them right on through to build a comfortable handle, so now I can swing the sword like a ninja. Now here's a secret that the Lego police don't want you to know. You can actually put tires inside out, and this hack unlocks the most wild shapes. If you invert this one, it works great for sushi. This is my favorite tire to invert. Just by itself, it looks like a pot of gold or a witch's cauldron. You can also use it for an abdomen to a spider. This thing is terrifying. And what's even crazier is you can use a bunch of them to build this grenade. It looks so realistic. What's this little thing do? How many tires can we include into a build? Well, in this microphone, I use more than 30 of them. Tires make up the 3 legs to the stand. Many are used in the handle and even the top foam part. Check out this Lego tread piece. They were made for a mini bulldozer or a tank, but did you know you can actually add tiles on the ends? Since 1x2 tiles have a big enough gap on the bottom, they are able to fit right in the grooves. This technique works great for a window and this Minecraft compass that actually works. Well, kind of. I actually turned the dial using this gear at the bottom. I also use larger treads for the arm of this robot, and you can even use them for foundations to build off of. If you want to be a Lego bad boy, then let me show you some very illegal stud inversion techniques. Have you ever wanted to connect those tiny 1x1 bricks like this? Now, if you grab a Technic pin and stick it inside, they will connect, but you're left with this ugly gap. To fix this without that gap, I grab this little red axle, pop it inside, and you are left with no gap. I use this trick by extending it with more bricks to make Lego French fries, and I also used it for beaters on a motorized Lego mixer. Next, we need to figure out how to connect 1x bricks like this. If you grab a Lego flower piece, it actually fits right inside, giving you a way to link these skinny bricks together with stud connections on both sides. This is great for creating shapes without the ugly anti-stud connections, like this red square I built for a McDonald's logo. But what if we were working with just regular bricks? You might have seen how you can add tiles in between the bricks, but you might notice that the clutch power is non-existent. Instead, grab some cheese slopes, slide them in each corner, and voila, you have yourself a very illegal Lego technique. I just hope the Lego police don't find out. Be sure to use the long cheese slopes though, or you will ruin your Lego bricks. I have used this technique for a yellow lightning strike, some wearable Lego lips, and I mostly use this trick to hide that anti-stud look, like this Lego Minecraft bee, so it's got a smooth behind. You can also do the same thing with plates. If you want your plates to be flush like this, grab a Lego lever, rip off the black part, and since they fit right in the middle, you can connect them together, and look how smooth that is. Did you know Lego makes rubber bands? And they come in all shapes and colors. Lego has used them in sets for mechanic features, grips for trains, and medieval weapons, but you can use them beyond what they were designed for. Let's start with the red rubber band. It works great for Lego mouths, and I even used it as a collar for this little puppy dog. Next, we got the green rubber band. It is great for vines on a tree, and even this birthday candle. Now for the blue rubber band, it is my go-to for wiring details, and check out how it keeps things in place for the speeder bike. For the big yellow one, it works great for details on this giraffe. I use these tiny white ones for very illegal connections, like to hold up these fins on this Lego seahorse. And black rubber bands, which are my favorite, I use for mouths as well, and outlines for Lego emojis. They just give them that cartoony feel, but Lego doesn't make them anymore because they break apart very easily. Continuing the rubber theme, Lego also made bracelets. They came in a Lego theme called Dots, and it was the coolest theme ever. I feel so swag right now, but the theme sadly got canceled. I think it's time to break the rules with them. I find this long black one, and I turn it into a Lego monster puppet. We also have a turquoise one, and you can transform it into a Lego snail. And lastly, I noticed tiles can connect on the sides, so I extend it until I have this tall drink. Now, let's build a very illegal ball. Did you know that if you have 6 of these round tile-like pieces, and flowers somehow are able to fit right in the middle of them, I grabbed this little snot brick to connect them all together, and you got yourself a very illegal ball. Now, how do you think this inverted cube is made? If you grab some 2x2 plates and these little angled parts, they can fit in between the studs, allowing you to place them like this until you have this cube, which is so mind-boggling. So did you know that this trick is illegal? And most of us have probably done it. If you grab 2 plates, you can connect them in between the studs. This technique is a last resort for when you run out of bricks. Another very illegal trick is not connecting them all the way. This technique works for thin lines for this paper character I made. You can also put more pressure on the side and keep doing this until you have a full circle. I have these gold parts here, and I noticed they can do the same thing, but they are incredibly fragile. But I am determined. Try after try after try. It just kept on breaking. And I finally made a golden circle, and I used this technique as a foundation for this underwater build. Some of my favorite parts are these little ice cream pieces, and did you know that they can stack on top of each other? They work great for smoke out of a chimney or an explosion. I also like using them for a trail for missiles, and you can also build circles with them as well. Now it's time for the most illegal techniques. So I have this folder with Lego bags inside that come in the sets. And what if we built something with them? I wrapped it up to make these Lego Smarties. I also wedged it in between bricks to create this portal, and I put a bag on top of some tiles for a cool water look. Continuing this craziness, if you keep these little boxes that usually come with Lego capes or specialty items, they can be used as cargo crates, or if you stack them up, you can make a tower. And lastly, minifigure parts are so fun to build with. If you have a lot of heads, I use them in the handle of this magnifying glass. I have used arms for fingers for a snowman. And did you know minifigure hands fit inside flex tubing? And lastly, making minifigure leg circles is always super fun. Comment below which illegal technique is your favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to be awesome.